Husband cheated, left, returned. I took him back, secretly planning revenge. Saved money, sold his car, exposed his dad, left him with nothing. I'd known Jake since I was 5, a scrawny kid with a gap-toothed grin who'd shared his crayons with me in kindergarten. Best friends through scraped knees, awkward teenage years, and into adulthood, we'd built something I thought was unbreakable. 5 years married, 2 kids, Emma and Noah, tied us tighter, or so I believed. But there it was, on his phone, forgotten on the kitchen counter. A string of texts from Jess, heart emojis, late-night plans, words no husband should send another woman. My hands shook as I scrolled, each message a knife twist, until I couldn't breathe. He'd cheated, shattered us without a second thought. I confronted him that night. Kids asleep, my voice low but trembling. "Who's Jess?" He froze, mid-bite of leftover lasagna, his hazel eyes darting. "What are you talking about, Sarah?" I held up the phone, texts glowing in the dim light. "This." His face crumpled. Guilt, not denial, and he muttered, "It didn't mean anything." Didn't mean anything? 26 years of friendship, 5 of marriage, gone for nothing. I wanted to scream, but I just stared, numb. "I want a divorce," he said, voice flat, like he'd rehearsed it. "I'm not happy." I nodded, too stunned to fight, and he left, packed a bag and walked out, leaving me with the kids and a silence that roared. For 2 months, I drowned, sleepless nights, Emma asking, "Where's Daddy?" while I faked smiles. Then, in January, he came crawling back, standing in our doorway, hair mussed, eyes pleading. "I messed up, Sarah, I love you. Let's fix this." My heart thudded, torn between the boy I'd loved forever and the man who'd betrayed me. Against every instinct, I said, "Okay," letting him back in, into our home, our bed, our life. He thought it was forgiveness. It wasn't. It was a plan. Little does he know, I'm done being his fool. That first night he slept beside me again, snoring like nothing had changed. I lay awake, plotting. I'd never let anyone play me again. Not after Jess. Not after he'd tossed me aside, then picked me back up like a second choice. Revenge brewed, quiet but fierce, and I started small. February, I opened a secret savings account, $500 a month, siphoned from his paycheck. He direct deposits into our joint account. He's too lazy to check statements, trusting me to handle bills. By December, I'll have $5,000, enough to leave, to start fresh. He thinks we're rebuilding. I'm building my exit. I hit the gym too. Early mornings before he wakes, kids at school. Little does he know, I'm not just shedding the weight of his betrayal. I'm sculpting myself into the best shape of my life. 30 pounds down already, muscles firming, energy surging. Not for him, but for me, for the future person who'll see my worth and never take it for granted. He compliments me now. "You look great, babe." Oblivious that it's not his praise I'm chasing. I smile, tight-lipped, and keep running, lifting, pushing, every drop of sweat a step toward freedom. Then there's his dad, rich, arrogant, loud, always siding with Jake. When I told his mom, Linda, about the cheating, she'd scoffed. "You must have driven him to it, Sarah. Men don't stray unless something's wrong at home." Her words burned, salt in an open wound. So I got creative. Little does Jake know, I made a fake Snapchat, Kylie, a flirty stranger with a blurry pic, and added Rich. He bit fast, messaging Kylie late nights. "Linda's asleep, wanna chat?" I played along, screenshots piling up, him flirting, suggesting meetups, crossing lines he'd deny in daylight. "I'll send them to Linda when I leave." Ironic, isn't it? She blamed me for Jake's mess. Now she'll see her own. The apartment's next, lease in my name, a detail Jake never cared about. I talked to the rental manager last week, voice steady as I signed papers to end it in December. Same week, Jake's off on his annual fishing trip with buddies. Little does he know, I've planned it perfectly. He'll come back to new locks, his stuff in the dumpster, me and the kids gone. Won't it be funny? Him stranded, calling me from a dead-end street, realizing too late I've outplayed him? Oh, and his dream car, that sleek Mustang he brags about, in my name, thanks to my better credit when we bought it. Little does he know, I've started the sale, $15,000, buyer in California, tow truck booked for that same December week. He'll lose it all, home, family, ride, while I walk away head high. I sat on the couch that night, kids tucked in, Jake watching TV beside me, oblivious. "Good day," he asked, arm around me. "Yeah," I said, smiling faintly. "Good day indeed. I just mailed the car title docs. Revenge isn't just sweet, it's meticulous, and I'm painting it stroke by stroke." Update 2. Spring unfolded slow and deliberate, like my plan. Each day a thread weaving tighter around Jake's ignorance. He settled back into our routine, oblivious, bringing me coffee in bed, kissing Emma and Noah goodnight like the past was erased. "We're good, right?" he'd ask, eyes searching mine. I'd nod. "Yeah, we're good." My voice smooth, hiding the storm beneath. He thought I'd forgiven him, that his groveling had won me back. Little does he know, I'm counting down. Every smile a mask, every touch a means to an end. The savings grew, $500 in February, another in March, ticking up with his paychecks he never checks. By April, I had $1,500 stashed, a secret nest egg in an account he'd never find. I'd log in late nights, after he snored beside me, watching the balance climb, $2,000 by May, $2,500 by June. He'd hand me his debit card for groceries, grinning, "You're the money wizard, babe." I'd smile back, pocketing the difference, knowing each dollar was a brick in my escape. December loomed, 6 months away, and I'd have $5,000, enough to rent a new place, start over. He'd never see it coming. The gym became my sanctuary, 5 a.m. runs, weights clanking, sweat soaking my shirt. Little does he know, I'm not just losing weight. 40 pounds gone now. I'm rebuilding myself. My arms toned, legs strong. I'd catch my reflection and see someone new. Not the wife he'd betrayed, but a woman ready for what's next. Jake noticed, whistling one morning as I laced my sneakers. "You're killing it, Sarah," hotter than ever. I forced a laugh. "Thanks," but inside I burned. This wasn't for him. It was for me, for the future he wouldn't touch. I'd run harder, lift heavier, imagining the day I'd walk away, unstoppable. Rich fell deeper into Kylie's trap, his messages bolder, reckless. "Linda's out. Want to meet?" he snapped one night, attaching a selfie, shirtless, grinning like a fool. I typed back as Kylie, coy and teasing, screenshotting every word. By July, I had a folder, dozens of chats, flirty promises, him begging Kylie for pics. Little does Jake know, his dad's affair with my fake profile is my ace. Linda's smug blame will crash when I send her this. She'd call me the problem. Soon, she'd see her own house crumbling. I'd sit at the kitchen table, kids asleep, Jake in the shower, organizing the file. Each screenshot a quiet victory. The apartment plan sharpened. I met the rental manager again in August, coffee shop across town, away from Jake's prying eyes. Ending the lease December 15th. I confirmed, signing the notice. "No issues," she said, sliding me the termination form. Little does he know, that's the week he's off fishing. Gone from the 12th to the 18th, bragging about guy time. I'd smiled when he booked it. Have fun, knowing he'd return to nothing. New locks, his clothes trashed, me vanished. I'd already scoped a new place, 2-bedroom, quiet street, move-in ready by mid-December. Won't it be funny? Him fumbling with keys that don't work, calling my dead phone, lost. The Mustang sale progressed, buyer locked in, $15,000 wired half up front by September. Little does he know, I'd met the tow guy at a gas station, handing over spare keys. December 14th, I said, "Tow it to California, he'll be gone." He nodded, no questions, and I walked away lighter. Jake polished that car every weekend, waxing poetic about his baby. "Ours," I'd correct, smiling. He'd laugh, clueless it was mine to take. I'd watch him drive off, imagining the tow truck pulling it away, his pride stripped in one quiet haul. October hit, and cracks showed. He sensed something, maybe my distance. "You okay?" he asked one night. Kids in bed, his hand on mine. I pulled back, casual. "Just tired. Work, kids." He frowned. "You sure? You've been different." I met his gaze, steady. "I'm fine, Jake, don't worry." He bought it, kissing my forehead, blind to the truth. I'd stopped caring. Every "I love you," he said bounced off, hollow. I'd nod, play the part, but inside, I was gone, plotting, waiting. I tested the waters, left a bank statement out, $500 short. He didn't notice, tossing it aside with junk mail. I skipped a gym day, stayed home. He didn't ask why. Kylie pushed Rich harder. Meet me soon. And he replied, name the place. I grinned, saving it, my web tightening. The kids kept me grounded. Emma's giggles, Noah's hugs. But I shielded them, whispering, we're gonna be okay, as they slept. They'd never know this, Jake. Only the dad he'd pretend to be later. November crept in, a year since I'd found out. His betrayal still sharp, fueling me. I'd lost 50 pounds, saved $4,500, locked the car sale, secured the new place. Little does he know, I'm ready. Every move calculated. Every lie he believes a step closer to my win. He'd cheated, left, crawled back, thinking I'd stay his safety net. I'd let him think that, until December, when I'd flipped the script, leaving him with nothing but the wreckage he'd made. Update 3. November deepened, the air crisp with the promise of my escape. Just weeks away now. Jake hummed through his days, oblivious, planning his fishing trip like it was his grand getaway. Can't wait. Fresh air, cold beer, he'd say, packing rods in the garage, his Mustang gleaming beside him. I'd nod. Sounds great. My voice a practiced calm, hiding the countdown ticking in my head. Little does he know, while he's casting lines, I'll be casting him out. Home. Car, me gone. The kids sensed nothing. Emma coloring at the table, Noah stacking blocks. Innocent anchors keeping me steady. The savings hit $5,000 by mid-November, 10 months of $500, siphoned silent from his dime. I checked the balance on my phone, Jake snoring beside me, the glow illuminating my quiet triumph. Enough for first month's rent, deposits, a fresh start. He'd never suspect. I'd paid bills, cooked dinners, kept the facade flawless. You're amazing, Sarah, he'd say, kissing my cheek, blind to the $5,000 I'd stashed. Little does he know, that money's my freedom, not our future. The gym paid off, 55 pounds gone, my body lean, strong, alive. I'd catch myself in mirrors, sharp jawline, toned arms, barely recognizing the woman staring back. Not the Sarah he'd cheated on, soft and trusting, but someone new, forged for what's next. Jake's compliments grew, you're a knockout, babe, and I'd smile, thanks, letting him think it was for him. Little does he know, I'm sculpting this for me, for the person who'll value every inch, never betray it. I'd run miles, lift weights, feel the power in my steps, each one a promise. No one will break me again. Rich's Snapchat saga peaked, his messages to Kylie reckless, desperate. Linda's clueless. Let's meet this week, he snapped one night, attaching a photo, shirt off, beer in hand. I replied, teasing, soon, big guy, screenshotting it all. Hundreds of chats now, a ticking bomb. Little does Jake know, his dad's affair with my fake profile is my trump card. Linda's blame, you drove him to it, will shatter when I send her this, her perfect family myth exploding. I'd sit at my desk, kids asleep, organizing the folder, each file a jab at her hypocrisy, a twist of the knife she'd aimed at me. The apartment exit locked in. I'd met the manager again, November 30th, confirming December 15th. New tenants ready, she said, handing me keys to my new place. A cozy 2-bedroom, hardwood floors, a fresh start. Little does he know, I'd paid the deposit, $1,000 from my stash, securing it under my name alone. Jake's trip, December 12th to 18th, aligned perfectly. I'd hired movers, cheap but reliable, set for the 13th. Furniture, kids' toys, my life packed while he fished. New locks ordered, his stuff bagged for the dumpster. Won't it be funny? Him stranded, he useless, calling a ghost. The Mustang sale finalized, $15,000 wired. Tow truck confirmed for December 14th. I'd driven it once, November 10th, to check the oil, handing keys to the buyer's agent at a lot. Sweet ride, he'd said, oblivious it was Jake's pride. Little does he know, it'll roll to California while he's gone, $15,000 in my new account, fuel for my restart. Jake waxed it that weekend, grinning, my baby's perfect. I nodded, sure is, picturing the tow hook snagging it away. He grew suspicious, small things. You're quiet lately, he said one night, kids in bed, his hand brushing mine. I shrugged, just thinking busy month. He pressed, you mad about something? I met his eyes cool. No, Jake, everything's fine. He relaxed, fooled. But I saw the flicker. Doubt he couldn't place. I'd left clues, gym bag out, a fake call about work, testing him. He didn't bite. Too smug in his return. I'd smile, play wife, but my heart was elsewhere, plotting. December 1st, I packed, slow, subtle. Kids' clothes in bins, labeled winter stuff. My things in boxes tucked in the closet. Jake didn't notice, too busy with trip prep, bragging to buddies on the phone. I'd overhear, Sarah's cool, holding it down, and smirk, knowing cool meant gone soon. Rich snapped Kylie, fishing trips my cover. Meet then? I typed, perfect, saving it, his last rope to hang with. Linda's reckoning neared, and I'd deliver it clean. The kids asked, where's daddy going? I knelt, smiling. Fishing with friends, we'll have fun too. Emma hugged me, Noah giggled, and I vowed they'd thrive. New home, new me, no lies. Jake kissed me goodbye December 11th, bags packed, clueless. See you in a week. Love you, he said, Mustang keys in hand. He'd drive to the lake. Love you too. I lied, waving as he pulled out, my pulse racing. Game on. December 12th, movers came, quiet, efficient. Furniture out, kids at Tara's, my sister, and on it. You're a legend, she said, hugging me. I grinned, he'll see. By night, the apartment echoed, bare walls, his stuff in trash bags. Locks changed, key under the mat for the new tenant. Little does he know, I'm steps ahead, untouchable. Date 4. December 13th dawned bright and cold, the apartment a shell. My life packed, Jake's world about to collapse. The kids bounced at Tara's, oblivious, while I moved into the new place. 2 bedrooms, sunlight spilling over hardwood, a fresh start. Movers hauled in beds, Emma's drawings pinned up fast, Noah's toys scattered. Tara helped, grinning, he's gonna lose it. I nodded, unpacking, every box a cut tie. Little does he know, he's fishing while I'm free. Home gone, car gone, me gone. The Mustang towed out December 14th. I watched from a distance, the sleek black frame rolling away, $15,000 in my account. Jake's pride, his baby, shipped to California, buyer thrilled. I'd texted him that morning, casual, have fun, weather's great. He'd replied, thanks, babe, catching big ones. Clueless, smug, thinking I'd wait. Little does he know, that car's the first domino. His return will topple the rest. December 15th, I mailed Linda the screenshots, Rich's folder, every flirty snap, sent certified, no return address. Kylie vanished, account deleted, my tracks clean. Little does Jake know, his dad's affair with my ghost hit Linda that day. She'd open it, see her husband's betrayal, her blame boomeranging. Tara called, laughing, she's screaming at Rich. Neighbors heard. I smirked, imagining her face. Ironic justice, her words, you drove him to it, now hers to choke on. Jake landed back December 18th. I pictured it, him pulling up, Mustang missing, keys useless on new locks. He'd call, I knew, so I blocked him. Phone off, new number ready. Tara texted, he's at the old place, freaking out. Dumpsters full of his stuff. I laughed, sharp, sweet, won't it be funny? Him stranded, no home, no ride, no wife. The kids settled in. Emma asked, is this ours? I hugged her. Yes, sweetie, just us. Noah giggled, no daddy. He's busy. I said, soft but firm, they'd adjust. He found Tara's next day, banged on her door, voice hoarse. Where's Sarah? The kids. She'd recorded it, sent me the clip. You lost them. Jake, deal with it. He'd yelled, she can't do this. Tara shut him down. She did, goodbye. I listened, kids napping, a strange peace settling. Little does he know, I'd planned every move. His begging too late, his world ash. January rolled in. He tracked me via Emma's school, showed up at the new place. I opened the door, chain on, 55 pounds lighter, eyes cold. Sarah, please, I'm sorry. Let's fix this. His voice cracked, desperation raw, hair messy, no car, no swagger. Fix what? I said calm. You cheated, left, came back when it suited you. I'm not your fallback. He gripped the frame. I love you, the kids need me. They need me. I shot back. You're done here. I shut the door, his pleas fading, my pulse steady. Linda divorced Rich. Screenshots hit their circle, his reputation trashed. Tara heard he'd moved out, alone, while Linda played victim, poetic, her phone mirroring Jake's. He texted Tara, "Tell Sarah I'll change, give me a chance." I read it, deleted it, no reply. The $5,000 grew. I worked again, part-time, kids in daycare, my body strong, life mine. He'd lost everything. Home, car, family, while I'd gained it all. Freedom, strength, a future. Months later, he faded. Rumors of him crashing with friends, job shaky. I thrived. Emma and Noah laughing. New place home. I'd never let anyone play me again. Jake's betrayal forged me. Revenge my hammer. Sweet. No, satisfying, sharp mind.